So Boruto Chapter 11 is finally out, and it's 100% new content. We haven't seen any of this yet. It isn't in the movie at all or anything. This chapter reminded me, it wasn't really all that interesting to me, but it did remind me of like the beginning of Naruto with just the simple missions, but then they get put on like a big mission to rescue Zabuza. But anyway, so it starts off with Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki on a mission to track some Mujin thieves, and Boruto is like spacing out on the mission after what happened like the other day in the last chapter with Momoshiki, which Sarada notices. She'll probably like start questioning him about it eventually, or she might not because she wasn't really there. Anyways, then we also like it's also confirmed that Sasuke knew and saw what was happening with Momoshiki because he saw it with his Rinnegan, and says that it wasn't just paralysis and that it felt like time itself had stopped. And then this will probably all lead into what we saw in chapter 1 with his fight with Kawaki. When you think about it, chapter 1 is just one big spoiler. You can like if we see something happen now, we can like relate it to chapter 1 and then see, wow, so this is what happens because of that. Anyways, after that, while they're on the mission, Sadara stomps on these two guys, and then one of them mentions their boss and says that he's strong. And then Sadara is like, I wonder if he's my type. And then I'm like, guessing that's a mistranslation, because if it's not, that's definitely not the Sarada from Naruto Gaiden. And also, people have been complaining about her clothes, and what she's wearing is really, and she has on like heels. I don't know how she's gonna do a mission in heels. But with her clothes, the only thing that's different is she isn't wearing the shorts, as far as I can tell. Because she was wearing the same thing in the last chapter. Anyways, Boruto comes and tries to save Sarada, but she doesn't really need any help because she was just holding back in the fight to make it more interesting for her. Like, that's how strong she is. Like, she's definitely stronger than Boruto because of the Sharingan, but Boruto is Naruto's son, and he's like a Hyuga too. So I guess he's strong, but we all know how strong the Sharingan is. Anyways, Boruto hits the last guy with the Rasengan, which ruins their plan because they were just supposed to track the last guy to where their boss is, and he pretty much just ruined the plan with that, which is pretty much something Naruto would do. Just go with the flow and just beat the guys up, no strategy or anything. Anyways, after the mission, Boruto and Mitsuki say that they're gonna go and get that, which they don't actually say, and then we find out that it's just like cards, like Naruto cards and stuff like that with the different characters. Also, we see Konohamaru who was watching them, and yeah, he looked different. I don't really see, there's like no resemblance at all to how he looked before. Anyways, next we see Ibiki for the first time in a while with Sai, and they say that Katsuge, the guy who was like the one with the ninja tool stuff, who tried to make Boruto cheat in the movie, was under some mind control when he was from someone outside of the village. And Naruto wonders if they were controlling Boruto too. He was hopeful, but you can tell it was just Boruto being him at the time. And then Mirai, Asuma's and Kurenai's daughter, comes in to report Boruto's mission, and Shikamaru asks if their boss showed up, and then we learn that his name is Corpse Clone Shojuji, and he's one of the top names in the bingo book, and that he has the ability to copy the voices and bodies of the people he's killed, and people in his memory. He can transform into people in his memory. Then Naruto has to leave to go to a meeting with the feudal lord. Then we transition over to the feudal lord and his son, who's trying to show him this like Naruto card. It's a rare apparently. So I'm like, they're really advertising. I'm like, they shouldn't be advertising like this early. Wait till the show's at least a little bit more popular to start their advertisement. And then his dad is also going to the meeting to like where the feudal lord's gonna meet Naruto, basically. Anyways, so then the father, who doesn't have time for his son, tells his like butler to take care of him. I kind of feel like the father is like the new bad guy in the Bingo Book in disguise. Just from how they transitioned from talking about him to the feudal lord. It makes sense. They talked about the feudal lord too, but it just feels that way. Anyways, the boy then says he's gonna buy all the cards and well buy the entire store just to like get the cards or whatever. Then we see Boruto who has no luck getting cards and pulls in SSR and 7th Hokage and Uzumaki Naruto 5 times he says, which he calls a crap rare. I don't know about you guys, but if I can get an SSR 7th Hokage Naruto and it's a rare card, I'd pretty much take it. And the card I'm guessing he wants is probably a Sasuke, but that kind of seems a bit too obvious, so it's probably like something really close to Sasuke related, like an Itachi card or something. Or, or but it's probably most likely Sasuke or Itachi or something like that. But I'm not sure if Boruto even knows who Itachi is. Anyways, then Sarada asks Mitsuki if he's gonna play too, but he says no, and then like Rock Lee's son Metal Lee comes over and interrupts and says that Konohamaru wants Naruto for a mission. I really hope we get to learn more about Metal Lee because they haven't revealed who his mom is. I thought for sure it'd be Tenten, but they haven't said anything yet. The only way that we'd know is probably if they like hinted us, like if he was really good with ninja tools or something. But anyways, after Boruto gets to Konohamaru at the like Hokage office or whatever, he Konohamaru tells Naruto he introduces him to the son of the feudal lord, and his name is Madoka Tentu, or yeah. And so and then he says it's an honor to meet Boruto, but then calls his clothes dirty. I'm like, honor or not? Anyways, then he says, as long as you get your work done, there's no problem. And Boruto like already doesn't like this guy. It kind of reminds me of when Naruto met Inari back in the Zabuza saga, and Inari was just like a crybaby, and Naruto couldn't stand that. They'll probably have like the same kind of connection, whatever. Anyways, Konohamaru tells him that he has to go on a mission to be this kid's bodyguard, and that this is all part of being a ninja. Then the kid says he's pleased to meet Boruto, and then Boruto's like, just like, why? And then the chapter ends. This chapter pretty much reminded me of like the first really good arc in Naruto Shippuden, the Zabuza stuff in the beginning. So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be just like that. I think Zabuza was in the Bingo Book too, and they talked about the Bingo Book that early too. Anyways, so it looks like I feel like the new writer slash author or whatever is like rereading Naruto or watching, and he's like, these are some good ideas. I better just like steal them, but not steal them. If I go similar, maybe people won't be mad. And he's just like that. Anyways, that's my review and thoughts on this month's chapter actually. So, thanks for watching and bye. The anime starts on Wednesday the 5th here in the US or everywhere. Not sure. Anyways, thanks for watching and bye.